Morning, it's Martin at PendlePerformance. We've got a T6 in this morning. It's the early engine model. It's the Euro 5 engine. The Euro 5 engine's been out since 2010 and it was used in the T5.1 and also the early T6s. It's controlled by a Bosch EDC17CP20. Now they did it in an 84 brake horse, a 102 brake horse, a 114 brake horse and a 140 brake horse. The engines are 100% the same. They're all 100% the same. They use a GTD1449 turbo controlled by a Bosch EDC17CP20 engine control unit. They've all got the same injectors. They've all got absolutely everything the same. They're identical engines. The difference with the 140 brake horse model over the other lower brake horse models is the 140's got a 6-speed gearbox or a DSG gearbox, so they can be tuned, the engines can be tuned different because them gearboxes can withstand more torque. So the 84 brake horse, 102, 114 brake horse, awesome for increases in gains, but you've got to tune them for progressive torque delivery. I've talked a number of times about this, explaining the reason why the gearboxes, they do like to make peak torque around about 3000 RPM. The engine itself will make peak torque at 2000 RPM, but if you tune it that way with the 5-speed gearbox, you will end up with drivetrain issues. I think we were the first tuning company to release fully developed software for these some 11 years ago. We've been tuning this Euro 6 engine for 11 years now. We really have refined our tuning on these. Tuning really doesn't get any better. It is absolutely perfect, our tuning on these. We are very, very proud and passionate in what we do. So we'll just have a look at the dyno graphs. This is it as it came to us. This is the 84 brake horse. This one has actually made 84. They do vary, you know, sometimes we'll get them in, they'll make 80 brake horse, sometimes we'll get them in, they'll make 95. They do all vary, so please, you know, do take it as an estimated figure what main dealers tell you your vehicle is once we put it on dyno. They do all vary. The new Euro 6 engines, we often see them making some 5 to 15 brake horse more. The 150 brake horse, they can make 155, sometimes they can make 165. So anyway, back onto this one. It has made on the money 84 brake horse, and it's made 217 newton meters of torque. We, as all vehicles, we checked and make sure it's using the latest Volkswagen software. This one was. If it wasn't, we use the main dealership tool, which is here, or this. We use a main dealership tool to do software updates. Make sure it's using the latest software updates. Once we've done that, we'll do regen of the DPF filter. Once we're happy everything's going alright, then we'll custom tune it, and we'll just show you what we've made custom tuning this vehicle. We'll overlay it over the standard. So this, again, it's the 84 brake horse, but it is 100% the same engine as the 140. They're identical, the engines. So this 84 brake horse, like the 102 and the 114, it's massively software restricted within the engine control unit. That means the engine control unit is restricting the limitation of the engine. It's really limiting the engine, so the engine's not working anywhere near its potential at all. So tuning wise, the reason we tune these for progressive torque delivery, that is the tuning we've got. So the thin lines are the previous, this is the torque. The bold lines are the tuned. So you can see the RPM scale, 0, 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000 RPM. Up this scale, 80, 160, 240, 320, 400, that's newton meters of torque. And up this scale is the brake horse, 0 to 200. So 2000 RPM, we can see we're making around about 300 newton meters of torque, and that's a sweet spot for these Euro 5 engines, around about 300 newton meters of torque, possibly just a little bit under at 2000 RPM, and then met your peak torque around about 3000. We've actually made us peak torque at 3.3 on this, which is superb. But if you aim for your peak torque around about 3000 or thereabouts, you'll get the tuning and the drivetrain absolutely spot on for this vehicle. So we've made 175 brake horse, and people will look at that and go, oh, it's massively overtuned, but you've got to understand this is a software down-tuned engine, and it's not all about the brake horsepower, it's about how the engine is tuned for, we've got correct boost pressure, we've got correct fuel in there, we've got correct lambda, so we've got correct air-fuel ratio. EGTs are really, really safe, as intake air temperatures, safe, absolutely perfect. That is absolutely perfect tuning. Doesn't get any better than that. The smooth delivery of it, the control of the turbo, it is absolutely on the money. It really is. I'm really proud and passionate in each and every vehicle I tune. But that is the Euro 5 engine. So it came out in 2010, and I think 2020 you can still get some the early T6s, this engine, Euro 5 engines in the early T6s, and then obviously they moved on to the Euro 6 engine. But that is tuning on the Euro 5, the 84 brake horse, so I've gone from 84 to 175, and it's gone from just over 210 newton-meters torque to 346 newton-meters torque. So thanks for watching. Cheers.